All right, you guys. So, in the Igbo community, and because of what's happening this week and what they started over the weekend, there's going to be several raids and several people that get fired this week because of the story that came out on my page about land and how all the foundations went broke and crypto is not an option because the energy grid, and then also something that got locked in the computer because they were playing with murders and genocide for metals, and that the only thing that can open it is a coding language that's owned by the indigenous people that they played with. So they went all through looking for this person and that person and that person. That's not possible at all. And obviously, if I can do that, why would I play with you? So now their thing here is to get all the ops together to make it seem like, well, in our indigenous culture, it's not this, it's not that, but that's already done because we're sitting here doing it. Now their thing is to make it seem like we hacked someone's computer. That's been done because remember, people going in and out of Daisy's apartment, we're sitting here watching you play on YouTube, play here and there, you have information. So it's clear you know what you're doing because you're letting white supremacists follow her around Oakland, right, with the map? Okay, so we proved what the fuck you were doing, that you gave it to all these different families, and that's what's been creating drama, different hoes running around like, oh, I just popped up for happy hour, chaos. So now their thing is to go back to the drawing board and make it seem like it's not Veronica Ufegbune that started this with a group of people that are not really Igbo. Part of them are Yoruba, and part of them are Calabar. Now, there's another thing, too, that there's some Yoruba folks that are families. It's only like a few of them. That's going to come out in a minute. They're going to come and expose the rest of the Yorubas and what they try to get them involved in. Well, you know how they are, the Igbos. What do you mean? Okay, well, to start drama and fucking wars like that. That has Italy filled with like Igbo bodies everywhere, and Italy's no longer a tourist attraction now because bodies everywhere. Maybe we shouldn't have gone to their country like that. Now look at it's coming here, and we can't get rid of it because look at we have to, or it's gonna come out how we started this years ago, playing with somebody's name. CEO of the Catalay Foundation. Yeah, we're hiding money, and managing director of the Restorative Economies Fund. Okay, yeah, where we're also hiding money. Okay. Yeah, I got into this with them yeah, they brought me in to say this and that about Igbo, this and that, and no, their family's not this and that and that and that, and you don't even know me. We've not even talked to the point where people have like checked your email because they're messy and checked my email, and we've never even been in the same room. Okay, and I'm the one that started part of this with Veronica and all of them because no, our families are not Igbo. So now there's something else that's gonna come up with this good. That's what the fuck you get. Social justice ops, Ugo Nukweji, stand up, and then also too some little female named Neka. She used to be dating Obai, and she's friends with like this female Laku. That's the thing that's going on in the Igbo community. Yeah, my friend used to be friends with her. Who's the friend? It's Neka here. Okay, yeah, you just exposed a big ass op. Yeah, here we go. I left her for a reason. I saw him the other day, and he was like, "I don't even talk to her, Daisy." It's been done because I saw what she was doing with your name, starting out with shit with the Africans. So if I could find his girlfriend's name, all that you need to know is, her boyfriend, her old boyfriend used to work for the state. I'm gonna see if I could try to find her photo. If not, you guys can look her up in the Nigerian community. That's the hand that's running around playing with Lucy. They all planned it the entire time. Because Neka and them, their family plays like that with Ugo Nokwechi. So who's Ugo Nokwechi that, we didn't get a piece of the land because we're the ones that were going back and forth telling who was going to go settle people, and we got hella people killed in the war. So I've been the one playing games with Daisy's dad and Daisy's auntie and starting hella shit and bringing this person and that person because we got cut off because I don't have a piece of land because what we started in the war. How did I get a job at UC Berkeley when my family's on the international terrorist watch list? Oh, okay. Oh, focus on international commerce. Oh, okay, okay, you're focused on international commerce and this nonsense with Azuka trading and playing games like that. And Uncle Omega passing away early on. Man must whack. Okay, how do you know all about that? It's about artifacts too, and how we couldn't get cola nut, no palm wine, no cowrie, none of that. And there's something that's gonna come up. Well, how does Daisy know how to read cowrie? Don't ever let her read cower in front of these Igbos. What do you mean she knows how to write Ordinary and she can speak Agwazi and original Igbo? Don't let them see that because they're going to find out something even more vicious what we plotted with their parents playing with magic. And that's what's coming out too, that these people played like that. Let me show you another op in the community. Let's keep on going because this is the work that's going to get started this week. And you guys are going to see that it's really just Nigeria and like what happened with the Spanish community. All of it's going to end immediately. I'm telling you right now, in a minute, you are not going to be able to even go into the Caniciera, the Spanish market, etc., without having like a certain card or proving that you're a part of a certain family or not. It's gonna get that serious, yes, because also new products are coming out and a bunch of people are about to get hit. That's it. You can't come in our store. You guys were playing, doing all that. Get out. Go get carne over there. They're selling chiong. Go over there. Go over there. And they have bad water. They're cooking your food with bad water over there. Go over there. Just like you played in Mexico City, and there's bodies everywhere. Talking about they have yeah, it's her family and stuff like that. Okay. Here's another one. You guys heard me talk about this in the Ethiopian community. Yeah, it got quiet real quick. Elena Wallam, she's still alive. Ooh. It's so funny. I typed in Ellen Wallam and it says Elon Musk. Good, because somebody wanted to say, Daisy, that's the hand that's playing games. Where's that other photo? Here, it's this one that they wanted you to see. Yeah, somebody just, I don't care. I'm done working with these people. That's it. Our family started this. We're not the real lions. Haile Selassie knew what they were doing. They should have never started that. What the hell? Right. Because they're playing games. I'm not going to be under oath and like lying and playing with paperwork. Okay, I'll step down then. When is this going to stop with Daisy? Give her fucking money. Okay, I'm going to go tell what you did because you're the one that got me involved in this. No, I see now what's happening here. Yeah, it's this one that started a war. Good. Thank you, Daisy. Done. A Houston designer accuses former administration official for stealing her luggage, and then she said that it got lost or something like that. Somebody took it. There's a mess. He's showing affiliation because this is going to end up coming out. I'm tired of watching it. So he's showing early on their affiliation playing with Ethiopia, starting hella shit with this Igrabet, and like scores and scores of people getting put into torture chambers, internment camps and stuff like that so they can look for gold and stuff like that. That's not there, ruining their village, starting hella shit. Greedy, vicious, wicked, ratchet bitches. That's how those five hoes died in Minnesota. And Elon Omar, her cervix is about to fall out. Her whole cervix is gonna fall out. Her cervix is gonna fall out. It's separate than your vaginal wall. Her cervix is gonna fall out. Your uterus is different from that. She's gonna lose an ovary. That's done. They've called it for what she started. Causing all that drama and that nonsense and that warfare. So let's keep on going. We're talking about Opps. Elena Wallam, good. Trying to hide her face online. She's hella goofy. Working in foundations, thank you. Her name is Marone. Yeah, something, yeah, I think she changed her last name. She may have got married. Yeah, Marone. She, in the Ethiopia community. Yeah, there you go, that one. Playing. Everyone knows him. Geta. Yeah, he's white. Talking about I'm Ashkenaz Jew. They're white. Yeah, Geta. This one. Hella delusional. Yeah, he got hit because I sent him an email and then he sent it to somebody and then they found out about all of this. And like, oh, this is never gonna come out. So he was gonna make it seem like we can work behind the scenes and this and that. Not yet, not yet. Don't reach out to Daisy just yet. Her phone, her email, this and that. And now everyone found out who was doing this in the social justice group, Nelsie and all them. Why can't you find Daisy, Nelsie? But she's right here. She's texting you, emailing you because she just said this on YouTube. What? They all got caught. They don't know I've been watching them the whole entire time playing Spanish Cuban Pernil. Because it's something about when I was in elementary school, them hella harassing me to like the death and like disgusting fuckery making it to the state with a bunch of disgusting Spanish teachers, and it like blew up. And then like a lot of those old like ratchet ones, like Martha got jobs early on. They left, and then it was like a round of like other ones. This is where like my sixth grade teacher comes in, Garcia. And people know their story because, she traveled to Cuba and they captured them because they said that they were Opps, their family. And that's the first day of school. She told us that story. Yeah, she was our sixth grade teacher, Southgate Elementary. That school was filled with Opps. Miss Rice, third grade teacher. Hella shit going on. Little kids dying early on at Southgate Bend. Something that's gonna come up with the district. It was her, Chiong, playing with some of these kids in the family. You're gonna find out a bunch of shit about people's family going to jail, people going missing, farms early on in Nicaragua for Folgers coffee and Cafe Bustelo, and that's her hand. That's the secret hand that needed to come out, Miss Rice. Yes, sick, wicked bitch like that. She was so disgusting. That's the only teacher I hated at that school. She used to look at me with so much disdain. One day I just looked at her like, ooh. I just looked at her and I walked away. She knew never to play with me again. She never looked at me again after that. That lady's disgusting. She was playing with me hella badly with that virtual reality. And I'm like in my 30s, and this is what these hoes do, ear clankla. This is what we're talking about, ear clankla. Okay, yeah, we shouldn't be like following you around for like several dozens of years. Okay, yeah, I was just like jealous. Like, why did you get to be like the library assistant? Okay. Right, like I was like starting all the shit. You were in a whole different classroom. I was like lying, like, oh, is that Daisy? I can hear her voice. No, she's very quiet in my class. Oh, starting shit early on. Okay, how can we do this and do that with farms? What? Yeah, playing like that in the school. That's what came up with the Spanish indigenous community. That's what they were doing. This one where, ooh. Kids getting pulled out of the class and molested at school. This is just one they had to. Ventura, ooh. Thank you. Now you see what they're doing. Thank you. And how somebody moved and like, okay, well, they're not going to look for me in the system because I'm no longer a counselor, but I'm still here because now I'm like an assistant, this and that. That's how they were playing and starting all the shit. And now you guys see how they got that started with playing with people's kids. There's a few more like this. So all this is like gonna be coming up several times. They pulled me out of class and this and this and that. Go to the nurse's office, temperature and blah blah blah, and playing games and shit like that, and sitting in like somebody's office for like hella long and like, why the fuck am I sitting here? And the sound technology blasting so they can like bring it to my household. Right, and somebody's gonna end up coming out with the school that I went to. There was a bunch of rabbits that lived there. That's how I got my first bunny. Um, and the rabbits hit them with so much fucking magic. Like that's one of the things that's coming up. Like some people keep on seeing a rabbit going back and forth and stuff like that. It's because the radiation and out playing with that dream machine and sound therapy and stuff like that. Speech therapy for Daisy, da 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 da, and playing like that. What? Yeah. How did you find out about this? What do you mean we're getting charged because they found out that this was about farms and like the next wave of investments? How the fuck did she get that coding language? Why can't we do it? What do you mean that we're all being charged as terrorists and it's done? We can no longer work in tech. Yeah, Amanda Ryman and them, they all just found out that they're done in cannabis. Phew, white families, white people doing anything with cannabis, even underground economy. If you get caught, that's crazy. Phew. Yeah, because what's the point of playing? It's all deactivated now. And then there was spell work being done in Pequite, being fed and meth back and forth and promising promotions and shit like that. And then the police officers that went to go play with me this last round, they just found out that they got all their cousins and shit like that fired and stuff like that and investigated. Let's keep on going with this. Opps, Healing Clinic Collective, Carla. Yeah, Karma. The funny thing is, it's like a lot of people don't know that it's been Carla that's been doing hella black magic on all your health projects. Like, oh, we've been doing this for free. It's a labor of love. No, there's hella shit that goes on behind the scenes, and they play with hella brujeria. They're like on call for Martha and them. So yeah, movement generation, yep. And then also, it's not movement generation, it's movement strategy center. It's not movement generation, it's movement strategy center, and Carla plays with them. Movement strategy center, they're a big ass op and they're hiding money for people because they don't do anything. And the way that they got exposed is Calvin. Okay, so if we all act like she's a problem, then no one will know that we did this, and that's how that nigga got murdered. Because people should know, and then boys and men of color and stuff that this got started. That's why when Castle got exposed, I was so hardcore supporting him and this and that because I know how Prince White died. I'm an op too. Samoa murders, that's my hand as well. Okay, yeah, I have a white Wi-Fi. I know what the fuck we're doing. Brotherhood of Elders, uh-huh. Yeah, Youth Seed board member, Youth Seed, an organization that Daisy was a part of, making youth businesses and then going out, spreading all the shit about Daisy, and then they got the program defunded. It's no longer open. Okay. And that's how everyone's finding out. So that's how they defunded the whole entire youth entrepreneurship movement, which made it all the way up into the Small Business Association, which got all the names put on the list. And what do you mean we can't get 501c3s, LLCs, a small, not even, what's that thing called? Doing business as? We can't get anything from SBA, nothing. No small business loans, nothing. So they had to move a bunch of money into other loan funds and stuff like that, which is coming up with the Spanish community and hell shit getting started. United Roots board member, yeah. Prince White passed away, and so did Galen, and I'm sitting here running my mouth about you, and I know what happened with Magic, and I'm playing with Castle. Yeah, Brothers on the Rise. Yeah, I played with John Gilgoff, and he's sitting here watching this. And I don't know that he's been the one setting up my career the entire time. Thank you, Daisy. That's why I left the Bay Area. We were sitting right there in the Public Health Commission, right? Daisy, I started this in the Bay Area, right? Brothers on the Rise, and I'm not there anymore? Thank you. I knew something was wrong, sister, because you weren't there anymore. So I said, if Daisy's not here, what's going on with this? Oh, she's getting harassed, Castle. Let me watch this, because I've heard about this man. How Edgar Khan, Rayful Edmond, everyone knows Castle. So when this started, it was not a surprise that these hoes started this, because it has something to do with crack and Uhuru. What? You guys have no idea how much they started Urban Habitat. That was me too. Playing with your career, playing with your name, because it was about something with investments and the new wave and starting all the shit in our names through Oakland and playing hella games and doing too much and bad hits, playing with false elders and running our mouth and causing drama and not being solid people because we were playing with whites the whole entire time and trying to fit it, get in where we fit in and starting shit in between too much messy shit and shaking hands in too many places to start too many pox and plans and my name coming out and it's coming up that it's me starting shit. Ooh, you guys have no idea. Like, this is really like serious that their names are coming out like this. They're all ops. Oh, I can get shot. Yeah, you can get really clapped in your face. And then playing with like Octavia Butler futures and stuff like that. Like, oh, okay. Okay, we did it. Yeah, Octavia Butler futures. Woo. And why do you think they're still there? We can't get a job anywhere else. How do you think Alicia's been at a nonprofit or something, a workers cooperative, something for 20 something years? She can't get a job anywhere else because those bitches got exposed early on. Because they're so mentally ill that they get blacklisted instantly. That's why they were mad. How's Daisy still working? We're spreading shit about her. Oh, you must not know. She'll find us. Well, look, she has this shit now. Now we're finding her. Let's play on her email. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's make sure that this doesn't happen in that. Yeah, there's something that's going to come up with Mark Philipport and all them stealing a data project that I started. And then a Tableau, like we gave a bunch of money for a data project and stuff like that. What's going on with Daisy and her data science? Because they're going around to the community now, and there's a few people that are getting straight blacklisted because they said that you guys were playing with Daisy's work, starting all the shit. Why didn't you guys bring her into this? This is what we've been trying to like build. Okay, oh. Okay, why didn't you tell me like that this bitch was like high powered like that, that she's like working? Okay, like I look stupid walking around with like her whole entire like organization. People know what happened to her. Why the fuck are y'all playing with those Africans like that? Okay, don't bring me into no bullshit like this again. Leave that bitch the fuck alone. I'm done with this. I'm going back to smoking crack. The fuck? Yeah, they went to go bring those ones out. Okay, no one knows you. Okay. Because Ebony, like, okay, oh, really, whoa. Oh, okay, people really saw what I did. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, that's him. Samoa murders, the other part of that. How? Playing with this high priest that was on the San Francisco Board of Education. Yeah, beloved community funds with all of them. They're hella goofy, beloved communities. Daisy, they have all this and you're sitting here getting harassed like that. I'm telling you, they're ops. Yeah, but you were, and I don't even know you. We've never even spoke. And why are you telling people that? Because me and Prendarvis went around the whole community for Sean Jinwright. I know. That's how he got fired from SF State. And then they made it all the way around. And then the endowment turned around and told him that he had to leave their board. Because Sean Jinwright is the biggest op in the community. He's a big fucking rat playing with the rest of them in that uhuru. They all play with crack. I'll put it in my tea or my coffee, whatever. And then something came out with my work. Yeah, why are you talking about all this with black kids and learning disabilities? Daisy, people smacked us out instantly. We got phone call on phone call on phone call on phone call on phone call about this. What are you talking about? So outside of all that with Matt Haney, can we look past that and what's going on with the work? Oh yeah, that's interesting. Well, I don't really know. I think that maybe that should just like, just stop first. Okay, so how can we get it to stop? Because you're playing with Daisy's phone and her email and starting stuff because you told me that that's what you were doing. Oh, okay. Well, I don't really know. And, there's so much going on legally. Sean Jinwright have that nigga murdered. Thank you. There's about 88 niggas in Oakland ready for him. Okay, so you know what we're doing. Yeah, Margaretta Lynn, all them, that's what they're doing. They're playing games. Beloved Communities Network, all this is drama. This is Irklankla. All this is drama. Where they go sit and hide after they start hella shit. Everyone else's work, drama there. I don't know this woman. I'll just say that. So please don't go starting harassing her. Her face is just here. Playing with the shower, starting hella shit. Oh, our sisters are still on that? Don't even know what the fuck got started and just watching this like, wait, what? Senior Director, NAACP Environmental and Climate Justice Program. Do you see? And they're sitting here and Daisy's working. Oh, okay, ooh. Well, this is a problem in the community, yeah. Because then they got all their careers blacklisted. Why? Because they're sitting right next to them. Native Organizers Alliance. Okay, how did a bunch of indigenous women go missing around me? Because we're playing with Martha and starting shit. This is not enough money and this is not coca. Like, it doesn't move fast. Okay, I see now. And now you guys are going to find out what happened with this high priest because he witnessed all of them playing it with nonsense with Latifah Simon and Korea. That's the thing with Samoa murders. The big thing is how Korea allowed this to be created in the community because she saw what Latifah Simon was doing with Willie Brown and crack to create Young Women's Freedom Center early on. And that's how it set up the Samoa community and when she shouldn't have been involved in that. And Korea wanted to go run and play and stuff like that when she should have been loyal to the community that she was like involved with, jumping bitches with them, getting involved with that and playing both sides because Korea's not Samoan or Tongan. Korea's like some type of like from Spanish Indigenous America. And this is how people are playing both sides. So when I mentioned that, instantly Korea got pulled up, but it was somebody else and they found her too. And now somebody's finding out about something with space and planting people as ops to make it into certain communities because Pele completely sealed something off in the Samoan, Tonga, Hawaii community. An op is an op. You can look at an op and tell their face. Whole families got identified. Now somebody's gonna find something out too. Bring her forth, Monica Flores, about Daisy, and yeah, she's this and she's that. Oh, people should not need to know that me and Jose Luis played hella games, and it's really because we got all these niggas charged and hella shit got started. Daisy, why are you telling people that like you sent this to me and I didn't even tell people? I didn't tell anybody in the Samoa community. I didn't tell anybody that this was happening because me and Jose Luis played with your name because I'm hella messy and goofy. Like everybody knows me. Like that's the shit that I start. Like I play like I'm high power and like play hella games. And you sat here and you sent me a whole fucking for the islands about like what's going on with Pele. And I didn't say anything. And then there was a big ass fucking fire. And I'm sitting here like, oh, ooh, Samoa murders. That could have been prevented. That could have been prevented. This all could have been prevented had I said something. But I'm sitting here like playing goofy because I thought I was going to become a director at DCIF. So now I'm finding out that I'm getting fucking fired with 4 other people because of all the restructuring in my name with the new mayor of San Francisco instantly. And now there's something going on in everyone's fucking city because of the Republicans and Trump administration. All of these hoes are going to be out by inauguration. So let me go pull up this book now for the Samoa community, Opps in the community. They're all Opps. Yeah, and anti-blackness and hella shit like that. That's how it is about it. She's kind of like this, and well, you don't know Daisy. She's kind of weird. What's weird about her? She minds her business. She's not around, so what's weird? Well, look what she did here. She did what? What did she do? Oh, well, Daisy did this and she did that at work. How do you know? I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys spreading drama and shit like that, I found out because somebody said, hey Daisy, do you know that Emily Davis from DCYF, she's under investigation because their family, they're white supremacists and stuff like that, and she was having you stalked and targeted at work. Then she was spreading lies that you put like your tampon and like the shredder and that you did this and that at work. Why would you be starting shit like that? Yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to tell you that, Daisy. And she's under investigation because I guess you checked the fuck out of her in front of Dory, and it like dismantled like 8 white supremacist like stories that they wanted to tell because they were secretly Russian. And that's why Maria Sue got fired from DCYF, the director. Now she's the superintendent for SFUSD, and that's about to be done too. It's just to keep the Asians quiet about what they did playing with whites with Cheong, the Koreans mainly. Why the fuck are you playing on my computer and talking about playing at the psych ward? Are you stupid? That's the type of shit that they were spreading. And then that's how they got caught up playing in people's office. You guys were period blood and feces. And going in the job after hours. Also something that's going to get started too. Like maybe it was Stacey that did it. Something I started with a bunch of computers and a bunch of shit getting started with computers, gift card, and then after hours access on somebody's computer. Daisy? Why would she do that? It says that somebody's accessing a bunch of files. Yeah, but Daisy has her account on the DCYF network. She's never used this email. All of a sudden there's a bunch of stuff coming from her computer and her email on her account, going in all these different like closed access folders and stuff like that. Daisy's not been here. She never used this account. Yeah, it's a bunch of shit going on. Oh, we have sex in our family. That's why we're spreading shit about Daisy. Because all the ear clunkless, they're not answering their phone. Because everyone went to go ask them, hey, what's this about Daisy? Oh, so you guys were in a cult playing like that with the black woman, and now look at the computer. Oh, okay, because you know you're about to get shot because of the shit that you started or jumped or hit. That one is for what they did with Blackwater. Pay attention to what they're starting. The prosecutors are watching. No one cares. It's called self-defense. Because of what you guys are invoking, land rights? Wars from the 1960s? Oh, okay. With your mouth. And spell work on kids. And CPS cases. For land rights. Wow. Yeah, because we started a bunch of shit. We're messy as fuck. That's why nothing's moved in the city and everyone knows. And then I sat on your page trying to make it seem like, oh, no, until something really major happened because somebody got charged on our hood and somebody else got killed. Let me pull this up for y'all. Samoa murders. Let me pull up this other thing. They had their hand in all this. School board. Yeah. Yeah, to remove people from the Board of Education. Yeah, because they were starting hella stuff and it was something with money and money for behavioral health and kids going missing, and something that Matt Henney and them did when he was on the school board with kids going missing, playing in Antioch and different places like that. There's something that they did tracking, clinical trial, things like that. It's going to come up with SFUSD. It's starting a war now, and juvenile hall and things like that, and getting kids in juvenile hall to test and play with people's family, get the dream machine on them so it can get around their parents. Wow, yeah, this high priest, yeah. And they went to go play in his family, SFD Triple C, woo. Vice president of school board, yeah, trying to remove him, and a high priest playing like that, some more murders, and they thought it was okay because they had evidence, and Korea, her mouth. And it was like, there's a war with this, and there's a high priest that got murdered in San Francisco. I believe he got murdered in Double Rock. Or Sunnydale. He got killed as he was going home. He was like a community leader. That was Willie Brown that did that. Yeah, and Korea knows that it has something to do with Latifah Simon playing games, and now she knows, oh, Latifah, that's why we're friends. So you can stay on my phone, and you can have people killed in the Samoa community so they don't beat your ass. Because you know that the shit that you started playing, how Rudy even went to jail in the first place, how Somacan even came together, why people even fought, how drama started, why people left San Francisco, stuff like that has something to do with you playing. So you knew that the whole entire time. So you made me stay with my rat baby daddy so you can be with a rat nigga and shit like that so you can find out what was going on over there with crack. So you had all that shit going on, and my daughter being around that. I could have had more. So then you decided to give me this meaningless ass job at the foundation, eating all day, playing with holes all day, running my mouth all day, and now I'm just getting set up, moving money around for you. So you're the one that's been starting this the whole entire time, Latifah, because I didn't have a problem with Daisy. Korea, she's gonna open her mouth and say that. All of a sudden now there's a bunch of drama. Why? Because you're playing with magic and a bunch of shit going on, and something can come out. And now look, I got my hand in the same thing that I shouldn't have got my hand in, something with Elliot and Layla. And something's gonna come out about their dad, Rashad, now. And now I got my hand wrapped up and tied and binded to you because I was gonna try to like move my hand and be like, oh, I don't really fuck with Latifah. I was setting her up because that was going on the whole entire time about Prince's death. And then because Daisy almost got kidnapped, I had to like go over there and make it seem like, oh yeah, fuck that bitch and da-da-da-da-da, fuck. And now I got myself wrapped up in charges. And this is how they started that Samoa murders. It was over me too. And something with Yaya, because I know exactly what happened, Daisy, with that. With Yaya, after she got jumped, it was a war, yeah. Because how did she get jumped and who were these hoes? Because Yaya's black and a Samoan. That's the thing, she's black and Samoan. She's like a little, it's like something with two families got together. And in between that two families, a daughter and wars. And something with land again. And something with land again. If she gets murdered, then okay. Because it's something about the war in Samoa and the Cook Islands. Things like that, yes, and something with not Hawaii, it's Samoa, the Cook Islands, not Fiji, not New Zealand, it's sorry, not Australia, but New Zealand. And that's where this whole thing with what's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? That movie, We Once Were Warriors, that's why that was very vicious. How did she know about that? That's what happened. Overland, and then all of us got put on drugs. And now all of a sudden you're running on with all these crops and stuff like that, and you're gonna do that again. Now my son is dead. Now my grandson died. Okay, I see what you're doing. It's retaliation because some dishonorable man in the military with different wives playing. Doinking sisters playing. He died, yeah. See if I can try to find this man. Let me not start something else with this. No, it's a Samoan man. It was like in the way that I would have to find it, it's like in a Samoan community news. Some people know about this. That's something too about who got to have land, a war, whose family worked the land and stayed honorable instead of playing games, and got to get a piece of the land. So you get a piece of the profits, you get a piece of the harvest, you get to have a game. Other people didn't because they went to go play. That was the war, Samoa community, and Korea was in the middle of it and not being more aware of the fact that Latifah Simon was messy and that Latifah Simon went behind the scenes to play with Jessica Nolan to breed a few white bitches, to play games with people's name and start shit back and forth. And this is what's going to come up with my old job, one of them playing in the middle to try to retaliate and go against a different group and trying to get in bed with all of them, like playing with my name. And that's why she's going to get caught the fuck up, because in the middle of this whole Samoa murders with 4 of them is her hand giving a bitch a tool to look up people's addresses and stuff like that. It's for the medical system and to see who's been getting discharged in and out of the psych ward or in and out of certain emergency rooms and stuff like that. And this is why, point, click, care. That's why San Francisco General Hospital, they don't have one of those. It's a double-edged sword. Yeah, you can check hella hospitals except for SF General. It's a double-edged sword. Some people that you're looking for, they're at SF General, or they started there, they got moved around. So now that's going to end up coming up. I'm glad I walked in there. The minute I saw her face, I said, this has something to do with Nakia and them playing games and Jessica and the messy bitch behind the scenes and somebody telling stories, and I guess they'll figure it out and somebody will get shot and they'll figure it out and there'll be a big ass fight, which is going on now. So that's what you were doing. You were playing with magic. So that's how you got me involved in this with magic. So you were playing with the bitch that's playing with clinical trial testing. They're selling crack and playing with Uhuru. That's what you guys are doing. And that's why somebody's going to see this and they're going to get hella mad. Who is this bitch with Samoa murders? I have to show you her face. It's only when you see her face will you understand Bippity Boppity Boo and Black Magic and Peter Pettigrew from Harry Potter. Yeah, running around with tattoos and playing like, I'm like, oh, you're mentally ill. I'm just going to wait for you to set yourself up because something's going on with CMS. And now look what's going on. Yeah, somebody got fired. A bunch of people. Yeah, I'm not secure there either. So you guys better figure out something for me because I'm going to tell. You can go ahead and tell, but your job already has your phone tapped because they knew something because somebody went to go tell. A whole old staff, a lady named Asia. That's the op that needs to get exposed this week. Rudy Alden, be careful with that bitch. She knows what she's doing. And the funny thing is, I saw Rudy at the mall a couple weeks ago. The day I saw him, she was wearing a sweater. And it said, United Players. And I saw him later that day. And I said, oh, this is going to come up again. And my job has it because they saw her doing something stupid in the phone plotting on him. That's how Samoa murders has been getting started. It's some fat white bitch playing with Korea and all them behind the scenes because they teamed up with some other bitch and they are starting a bunch of bullshit and causing hella drama. And that female ended up getting cancer hella badly because somebody passed away. Because their name has been going. Like, you have to understand, like, she was doing something for business entrepreneurship. When your name gets marked in that space, it's marked everywhere. Thank you. I gave this to Monica and a few, and who else? They didn't give it to anybody. Yeah, Pele was like, here, Daisy, just do this real quick for the community so they can know who started this. There's an auntie I sent it to. She's scared watching what's getting started now. Well, how to use this and the different sigils. Or you can just write the name out. So you're the one that did that. We're the ones that did that in Hawaii with the fire. That's what they're trying to hide now. Samoa murders the Polynesian community. What are you talking about? That I put out this book and I didn't. Did you see this anywhere on my page? Did you see me put this on my website? This has not been anywhere but my computer. So if it's anywhere else in anyone's hand talking about, yeah, we work with Daisy, they're an op. There's just a few people that can play with that. Samoa community is good with that. They don't really survive here. Yeah. So I'm the one that put this out, and I put out all these different sigils and shit like that. And I said, oh, okay, Pele told me to do this because there's going to be a big ass war. So I put this out, and then I said, hey, I sent it to a few people to see who was going to get it. It was one person that got it to the right people. It's something going on, so that's going to come out later, what was happening with that. But now you guys see what happened with Hawaii and Pele in the big ass fire. Yeah, the Tungsi spoke. The I spoke. Whoa. And then this is the one that's going to get us started on my desktop. Somebody doesn't want me to pull this up. It's this divination board from New Zealand. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time? Somebody needs to get this right now, screenshot it, and you're going to read this. And that's why our family owns this land. And that's why you're going to get caught, because you don't know who this is, how this come about, or what this even says. How did you see this? Thank you. And that's somebody playing games, following me around Koreatown. I'll go do this so they know that's how it's going to end. And why we went to, after we leaving Asia, we went to those islands and stuff like that. We thought we were going to be able to do that there. And again, it has something to do with this goofy fish. I carry bitches like I'm prego. Okay, what is this with land rights? You guys, we're from space. We'll just stop it. It's boring. Rules and regulations, and now we're talking about bullets. Where's the laughter and the fun in that? So, right, so here, let me look her up. Yeah, that's really done for. Yeah, be careful telling stories and starting shit when your phone is tapped in. Your job is like using it against you. Yeah, because something's getting clapped out. Yeah, this dude from the United Nations Blockchain Council, he's gonna come and tell me that shit got dissolved. He messaged me again today. It's done. I just let it happen. I figure I'm like, oh, okay, somebody's gonna learn a lesson here. I just figure somebody's always learning a lesson because that's the game you guys want to play. Okay, good. Ooh. Yeah, and then something about my job where there's people that are like constantly in and out. That's done. Ooh. For him to directly know your name. That's her right there. This is the one that's like starting all this shit about Samoa murders with a lap band, that lap band surgery. This is what I'm talking about. These bitches get their body done and they start playing in the community. It's specifically that one there. They're not serious. That's what I'm saying. They're not serious at all. Okay, I see exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, because they think that they're building spiritual powers playing. That's the other thing that's gonna come out in another secret alliance with a few bitches. Like, okay, yeah, they're kind of like a problem. Yeah, okay, but how are you gonna have racial justice and stuff like that? Well, my son is black. Okay, yeah, this picture does not do them justice at all, baby. At all. At fucking all. At all. And this is what they're trying to hide too. And that's why the CEO of my company said, "Oh, you guys are on your own with that." The fuck? Yeah, it looks like some like weird spell going on. Like, why do you keep on like popping up with like different like? And then something ended up happening at my job where they reviewed everyone's qualifications, and me and one other person were the only qualified people. The supervisors, none of them were qualified. That were on that specific like team to deal with us like day by day. And then there's another dude, the manager that's up there. He's about to get hit with all of it too, so they can go play with him on some other stuff that they got their hand wrapped up in, that they're trying to like flip onto a group of whites. But it was really Cyborgia playing with the school pranks and stuff like that, playing water fountains and stuff like that. Yeah, you know how it's been pretty extreme. People are talking about it. The facilities, like soap everywhere, no more chemicals. They can't like use the lawnmower, or they flood the grass, something like that. They put a bunch of beads everywhere. Like, I can't work with this. It's gonna break the machine. Something like that they were doing. Okay, and now you know that Zoom has been playing on my computer. Because why are they emailing me at 8:13? Okay, Daisy, yeah, like it's just a joke. No, you can really get like shot. And tell Temno to stop emailing me at 37 every day. I understand. I know. No, I'm not getting you out of charges. So let's keep on going with that. So now you see the hand that came up with that, and that's what they were doing. They were playing with TransUnion. It's something that we should get at the job, where we can look certain people, like step up to look for people, especially people that are hard to find or have a history of like long-term hospitalization or mental illness or incarceration, to keep like them safe, and starting hella shit. And something's gonna come out with something that she spread, like, oh, here, sis, it's like something that I found. Because one of the things too with this job that's coming up is how underqualified they were, and the people that they hired to keep them play games so they can move money around to pay their boyfriends to have a fun game. And that's, she doesn't know that it's her phone getting tapped, playing with Korea and all them, running her mouth, that it got the YMCA lady of Seattle caught up, and somebody did something very vicious where they tied her name to that online on LinkedIn. Sorry, Boys and Girls Club Seattle. The leader, she got arrested because they said that she was moving fentanyl. How did that get started? Because Korea and Latifah Simon playing. That's the last thing that needed to happen. Because Latifah Simon's like, okay, if she works here, why would she go there? Oh, she was setting us up. And now look at all this. And now look what she ran into. And then Latifah them didn't tell you about my new job. That when I got hired and everything, I gave them all the paperwork, all everything. And there was somebody that was working there in HR that knew about this messy shit. And she went to go play with them. Instantly, they caught her. She was about to get fired. Instantly, they caught her because it made it right back to the organization. Somebody was just waiting for her hand. It made it back to their whole entire board. Everyone got an email about it instantly. It's made it up to like 8 different places to get her. It's her hand finally in the San Francisco area with the Nicaragua community, that in the Guatemalan community, they're trying to catch, and they caught her. Instantly, it made it back to them. Instantly, they had her investigated. Instantly, she got her phone tapped. Instantly, they found everything. What do you mean you're telling people about this? Everybody knows about this. The CEO of that job is sitting here watching this. Yeah, they talked about giving me my job back and everything. Like, it was like a bunch of bullshit that was going on. Like, oh, we'll lie and say that she didn't do this, and then when she actually did. Well, maybe they can use that in magic. Yeah, she just thinks that she's so smart. It's like weird talking to her, like, because you look like a pig in your face, and then you're actually one. And then the funny thing with DNA in space, which everyone saw in the virtual reality, like over the past like 4 weeks when I'm working, like, who's that uploading her and playing? That's how the feds went to go play in their phone. So those of you guys that just saw that lady's face, that's what I'm telling you. That's how people are getting hella charged. It's like when they see their face and they see like the stupidity in their face and the goofiness in their face. Like, oh, you're all on drugs. That's why these kids are getting like mutilated and molested like that. Because Five Keys, she knows all about. Like, yeah, they're not cool. Playing. And then something ended up coming out too. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine because I record everything. So I was like, okay, I see what game they're playing. I figured like it was Korea or somebody involved because I saw that from the very beginning. So I was just, I was recording everything. Okay, so the CEO has this now. What are you going to say? Because you have a meeting coming up about this. Yeah, actually, let me just show the email so we can get somebody jumped. What are you talking about, Daisy? Yeah, these weird, ugly hosts that play games. Let me let you know that I have way more like over your head than you realize. Stop playing with me because you're ugly and you want to feel pretty. Go listen to TLC. I can make you feel I'm pretty too. Yeah, go over there and play. Yeah, and it was another staff member. They told me to do this too. What are you talking about? They told us to do this all the time. I just sent it into them. I didn't say anything else. And ever since then, it's been hot in charges. Did you not see what happened? I told you the director of HR, she quit. I'll pull that up for you too. I emailed her, kicked right back. It was somebody else responding like, oh, oh. The tablet I still have is sitting right here. What are you talking about? No, that's not true. And yeah, because I said, oh, I'm not going to return this. Can I give it to your legal counsel or the CEO? They said, here, this is an address to give straight to the CEO. And I said, okay. I checked the email. And I said, okay, fuck. She left shortly after. So everyone's getting fired and stuff like that because you guys are playing with magic, feeding people human meat and playing with crack at work. So you came into my office and you put crack in my food and stuff like that to play with Daisy at work. Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine Dawson, yeah. So Jasmine, that's what you did to play with me? Lamont, yeah. So Jasmine, I'm the new director at DCYF. That's what you did to play with me? Oh, well, I've been talking shit about Daisy for years because I'm involved in this. My brothers, they kidnap and rape women, and I work at DCYF. That's how I play with Ebony and start hella shit with the Branner family, playing in the Bayview and starting shit with Rhonda. And starting stuff with Utuma. She doesn't know that we're the ones killing all the men in her family. Yeah, here's the recording right here. Yeah, that she got a complaint from a patient. Where's the complaint? What are you talking about? Like, oh, well, she said that she never booked this appointment. I said, here's the email right here. Oh. Do you have that recorded? I have all of it recorded. That's all. There's a female right now that started this, and her cousins came to see this, and because of their proximity to Shoreline Mafia, they put money on her head. They threatened the fuck out of her, and I was trying to warn her from the very beginning, like, are you paying attention? Like, I know what the fuck you guys are doing. Like, okay, don't do that. Like, I just, like, figured that, because I had another job that I could take. I said, oh, this is remote. Let me try. And they knew that because they were playing on my email. So I said, okay, well, you want me to do this job? Let's see if I'll do it. So you can like have something to talk about. Now they're trying to hide that this all happened because Shannon was their connect. There's a woman that used to work there. She worked for a big clinical trial organization doing clinical trials everywhere. Their hand got caught with kidnapping people to make medicine. And what happened to Jelani Cobb? What do you mean Jelani Cobb? That was their hand too. You guys really have no idea how much came out because of that job. I said, okay. Sorry, not Jelani Cobb. I'm so sorry, High Priest. He is the director of Columbia School of Journalism. It's this one. Medical student. Missing organs. Yeah, I think it says Jelani Day. Yeah. Jelani Day, not Jelani Cobb. What do you mean? Yeah, Jelani Day. That's what they're trying to hide, that they started that and it came out in virtual reality. His mom's sitting here watching this. What? Yeah, that they uploaded their families too. Like, oh, haha, Ebony and them. Okay, Daisy. Yeah, Jelani. That's how this got started. So that lady, that job, she's being implicated in this. Yeah, there's another lady that they brought and recruited to start drama too. That been stopped. She just saw what they started early on. She cut. Oh, okay, I didn't know that's what it was about. She knew from the very beginning. She just wanted to play because she thought she was like special because she's mentally ill. And now she heard about rappers in Shoreline and saw how much chaos was getting created because she didn't really know all the background story. And now she saw what was going on with this. I think it was perfect because I was like, oh, okay, I come in here. I know what you're going to do, but it gives me enough to find out who's playing in CMS, starting all this, looking at this model. Oh, this is completely illegal. This is garbage. Everyone's going to get charged over this. In a minute, there's a bunch of people that worked in these type of organizations. They will never be able to work in any CMS Medi-Cal funded thing ever. And there's like a few people that planned it because they saw what Cyborgia was going to go do. Yeah, so because of this one, all of them got invalidated. All of them have to go shut down. All of them. Clover Health, Carbon, all of them, they have to shut down. Okay, why are you showing people this? Because they already found it in my email. I just wanted you to just be in the middle of these bitches so you can get jumped. Because how you were playing with Cree on the other end to get her shot, playing with Alina and starting drama. And people know who she is. It was something really messy too because a lot of my patients left. Somebody looked into that. My patients are looking for me. Somebody's looking into that. One of my patients that's really hardcore with the bullshit. Ooh, she found out. Oh, I remember her. She was there when I gave birth to my daughter, my son. She was there when I gave birth to my son, and now I know why she's not here anymore. She sat in my house and helped me register my son, and she helped me get my son in Stockton a job at 16 years old. I know this lady. I know what they're doing. Yeah. Ooh. Let's get it started. That's what they're trying to hide too. Like, okay, yeah, my job blew the fuck up. What the fuck? They all liked you. And then there was something that happened where there was a few of them that were in the same thing. They told about your quality and it started a bunch of shit. I want to go work with her. Hella shit got started. I'm just going to let you know right now. A bunch of people are getting hit. You're getting hit tough. This is a big ass problem. Yeah, she's going to tell this person and that person. Yeah, I'm like, bitch, girl, shut up. Ooh, what do you mean that okay, what do you mean that they rejected all the billing? I don't know. Oh. Well, yeah, they can write this more like Daisy. Well, yeah, she does have her medical training. Okay, well, yeah, well, technically, if she does have a medical background, that's how they're going to talk. Well, if she does know how to do medical writing, that's how they talk when you talk about medical writing. Well, yeah, I've seen her channel, so it's the same thing. Like medical documentation, I know what she's saying. Okay, yeah, well, she's right. Like, okay, well, then, oh, that's what got started. A white woman telling me that my work was over quality. Like, oh, there's too much medical language here. Because I exposed something inside of one of those documents. I made it straight to CMS, and it's how they're charging this lady now. Why did you mention that? It was something about a biochemical pathway and how they're keeping a revolving door open for a bunch of people that have a sickness. Why are you telling people that? Yeah, I'll stop getting on fentanyl thinking that I'm like some grand crone playing with you. Okay, because I know that I can really like end up like really getting like into something like really like treacherous. Shannon, you're getting moved across the United States via plane. Yours is going to be way more deluxe than Kamala Harris's. Okay. Oh yeah, she lied about that too. Yeah, she said she had her license and everything. Oh. Well, why did you tell me that sis was equipped though? Oh. Well, I thought that she lied on her resume. Like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't want to like start that if that was playing at work. Because then remember another thing too that I was like, oh, I noticed it and I said, oh, I'm gonna go get a new job. So that started, right? And then, oh, let's go play before this. And then they started it the next week, but the feds were watching. And Department of Labor was watching. And they got hit instantly. What do you mean that they're watching this and they're telling us like stop before we get charged? What? So the director of HR, because when you work for human resources, there's also certifications. That's why I quit, because I already knew that they were going to be getting sued left and fucking right. That's over. You're playing with magic on your coworkers and you're starting shit with Uhuru movement because they move crack for you and get you clinical trial participants. Yeah, we tapped her phone days and we find out instantly and I gave it to the CEO. They all know. Whoa. And here goes the recording. Like that never happened. And then there's something at my job that we have to submit a type of paperwork. How many times did that pop up PNP on top of the thing? That's the only reason why they did that, because I said I'm going to quit. And it's something about spell work. And saying, well, that's technically fraudulent. But I'm like, you told me to fill it out. You told me that if I can't reach my client to put this in because there's already one on file. And she's not answering her phone because she actually got trafficked. Okay, and you know about this because that's what you're doing? And that's how you get people into the program? Like, okay, specific high-risk people? So that's why, like, I have, like, 4 women that were former sex workers, and one of them is missing now. Hey, like, stop playing with me with this. I know what that's about too, playing. Well, Daisy's not safe here because if she knows that she's going through this, then, well, you know, if you're going through all that, why are you working? Oh, well, Shannon, basically what she's saying is that there's people that are doing this, and that's what their, like, goal is to, like, create so that people can say stuff like that because you're doing it. Yeah, and then putting magic on him through the technology. You would want to have sex with your daughter, the CEO. That's what they did, and it was like blasting through the virtual reality, and hella people quit and like got lawyers. You guys have no idea. Hella people got uploaded. So that's what you guys needed to know. That's what happened. And you saw the recording there because there was something in that recording that's getting her fired. So in the next couple of weeks, she's going to be telling you that I can't really help you, sis, and this and this and that. And there's a reason why that blew up in the first place too. Thank you. So that's when he just come out about some more murder. She had her hand in that too, playing games behind the scenes with some little host, young host from South City that played with some like ratchet ass older nigga that she was fucking on, that had a vendetta because their family got cut out of that whole deal because they didn't work. They just wanted to eat and play all day with ukulele and start. All right, you guys, thank you.